This is bad. Here's the enemy.
Oh, please!
Ha!
Thunderstorm!
Ha! Yeah!
You're
Looks
too
like we
easy.
won. This is bad. Here's the enemy.
Oh no!
Yeah!
What shall I do? Oh! Energy arrow!
Ha! Ha!
Starlight!
Ha! 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 Well, that's
good.
somewhere around 80 points.
I won't lose. They look pretty tough.
Ha!
Gravity press. Yeah!
Ha! Yeah!
Yeah! Energy arrow!
Uh-oh! Ha! Well, that's somewhere around 80 points.
Yeah, I did it! I won't lose.
Stay focused. Ha! Yeah!
Are you okay? Okay! They look pretty tough. Be careful.
Yeah! Huh. Uh-oh!
Thunderstorm!
Huh. Yeah!
Whee!
My strength! This is bad.
Concentrate.
Yeah!
Eruption!
Unexpectedly weak.
Looks strong. This might be a good fight.
Huh. Yeah!
Energy arrow! Sorry!
Yeah! You
You're
have a full
too
score
weak.
with this.
I deserve this. They look pretty tough. Oh, please!
Yeah! Huh. Uh-oh!
Eruption!
Uh-oh!
I guess
hurt?
that's it.
Yes!
My strength is starting to overflow. I'm good. They look pretty tough. Oh no! What shall I do? Yeah! Maul! Energy arrow! You're alive. Oh, good.
This is bad. Here's the enemy.
Oh, Paul! Eruption!
It was okay.
I did it! I deserve this! Okay! Careful! What?
Tear into pieces. Tear into pieces.
So sorry.
Tear into pieces.
No!
We have a
Leave it
full
to
score with
me.
this.